Hamburger. A hamburger is one of the most recognizable American foods, built around a ground beef patty placed inside a sliced bun. It became popular in the United States in the early 20th century, especially as diners and roadside stands spread across the country. What makes it special is its flexibility. People add cheese, lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions, and different sauces, turning a simple sandwich into many variations. The hamburger also represents the rise of fast food culture, shaping how millions of people eat on the go. Hot dog. A hot dog is a grilled or steamed sausage placed inside a long, soft bun. It is strongly connected to American street food culture, especially in cities where vendors sell them from carts. The sausage itself has roots in German culinary traditions brought by immigrants in the 19th century. In the United States, the hot dog became a staple at baseball games, fairs, and summer cookouts. Toppings vary by region, from mustard and ketchup to chili, onions, or sauerkraut. Fried chicken. Fried chicken is chicken pieces coated in seasoned flour or batter and deep fried until the outside becomes crisp, while the inside stays juicy. The dish has deep historical roots in the American South. Scottish immigrants brought frying techniques, while African cooks added strong seasoning traditions. Over time, it became a centerpiece of Southern cooking and later spread nationwide. Its rich flavor and crunchy texture made it a comfort food that appears both in home kitchens and major restaurant chains. Apple pie. Apple pie is a baked dessert made with a pastry crust filled with sliced apples, sugar, and spices like cinnamon. Although pies existed in Europe long before the United States was founded, the apple pie became a symbol of American identity over time. Apples were widely grown in early American farms, making the dessert common in households. The phrase "as American as apple pie" reflects how closely it became tied to ideas of home, tradition, and family gatherings. Barbecue. Barbecue refers to meat that is slowly cooked over low heat, often with smoke from burning wood. In the United States, barbecue developed into several regional styles, especially in the South. Pork is common in places like North Carolina, while beef dominates in Texas. What makes barbecue distinct is the patience involved in the cooking process, sometimes lasting many hours. Sauces, spice rubs, and smoking methods differ from region to region, creating strong local identities around the dish. Macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese is a dish made from small pasta mixed with a creamy cheese sauce. While pasta and cheese combinations existed in Europe, the meal gained widespread popularity in the United States because it was affordable and easy to prepare. It became a household staple during the 20th century, especially after boxed versions made it even more convenient. Despite its simplicity, it remains a beloved comfort food, served both as a main meal and as a side dish. Buffalo wings. Buffalo wings are deep-fried chicken wings coated in a spicy sauce made from hot sauce and butter. The dish began in Buffalo, New York, in the 1960s at a local bar. Traditionally, the wings are served with celery sticks and a creamy blue cheese dressing that balances the heat of the sauce. Over time, buffalo wings became a major part of sports culture in the United States, commonly eaten during football games and social gatherings. Cornbread. Cornbread is a bread made primarily from cornmeal rather than wheat flour. Corn was a central crop for Native American communities long before European settlers arrived, and early American cooking adopted it as a staple ingredient. Cornbread became especially important in the southern United States, where it often accompanies dishes like beans, stews, or barbecue. Its slightly crumbly texture and mild sweetness make it different from most traditional breads. Clam chowder. Clam chowder is a thick soup made with clams, potatoes, onions, and cream or broth. It developed in the coastal regions of the northeastern United States, where seafood has always been abundant. The most famous version is New England clam chowder, which has a creamy white base. Another variation from Manhattan uses tomatoes instead of cream. The dish reflects the maritime culture of early American coastal communities. Pancakes. Pancakes are flat cakes made from a batter of flour, eggs, milk, and baking powder, cooked on a hot surface. In the United States, they are commonly served for breakfast, stacked high and topped with butter and maple syrup. Pancakes became especially associated with American diners and weekend breakfasts at home. Their soft texture and simple ingredients make them easy to prepare while still feeling like a special meal. Meatloaf. Meatloaf is a baked dish made from ground meat mixed with breadcrumbs, eggs, and seasonings, shaped into a loaf. It gained popularity in the United States during the early 20th century as a practical way to stretch meat and feed families. During difficult economic periods, such as the Great Depression, it became a reliable household meal. A glaze made from ketchup or tomato sauce is often spread on top, adding a sweet and tangy flavor. Cheesecake. Cheesecake is a rich dessert made from soft cheese, eggs, sugar, and a crust usually made from crushed biscuits or graham crackers. While versions existed in ancient Europe, the modern style became famous in the United States, especially in New York. American cream cheese gives the dessert its smooth and dense texture. Cheesecake is often topped with fruit, chocolate, or caramel, turning a simple base recipe into many variations.